you need to open your, or you can say log in with your AWS account. Once you log in with the AWS account, right? So suppose I already created one EC2 instance. All of you know how to create the EC2 instance. So I already created one EC2 instance. This is the instance ID. The instance state is running. It is initialized or not. I need to check. Yeah, it is initialized, right? Click on the EC2 instance. With that EC2 instance, we have public IP, you have private IP. The instance state is running. We have public DNS. If you just go with the security, right? The security is also attached. We are using Launch Wizard 1. If you go with the networking, you will get the public IP, private IP, and so on, right? So students, here I want to tell you one thing. If you go with the second last tab called as a monitoring, just go with the monitoring. Click on the monitoring, right? Once you click on the monitoring, it will take some time and it will show you some graphs. Just a moment. Yeah, it is showing some graphs. You just see here, it is showing some graphs. So what is this, right? So before 10 or 15 minutes ago, I have created this instance. Which means before starting of the class, I have created this EC2 instance, right? Now they are about 20 to 25 minutes around, right? So your EC2 instance information is visible in the monitoring part. Means, for example, what is the CPU utilization of your instance? You know, you have created the instance means it is your virtual machine, right? So that virtual machine also have a CPU. I have created the Linux machine, right? So if you just see the CPU utilization, right? So you will get the idea. See, the lowest is 0 and the highest is 0.233. Suppose I have started on 15th of March, right? So the time is 3:14. It's a universal time. Huh? You can change that time, our local Indian time, right? It's a universal time. Suppose you created your instance at this time period, you will get the idea. You will get the idea, right? So after few minutes, or you can say after the 5 minutes, how much utilization of the CPU, right? So at this point, how much utilization of the CPU, right? So it will show you the CPU utilization status check. We have just started 15 minutes ago. There is no any status failure, so it is doing 000, right? So just try to understand. You will get these different types of graphs, like as network, any data you passed through the network in terms of byte, in terms of bits, any packet sends, right? We have read any data, we have write any data onto the disk, right? We have not stored anything in the disk. So CPU credit uses, how much CPU credit uses, and all, right? So what I want to say you, if you have not enabled the CloudWatch, if you have not enabled the CloudWatch, still in the EC2 instance, if you click with the monitoring, if you click on the monitoring, it will show you this type of information, right? So if anybody asks, what is the CPU utilization, right? For last 10 minutes, you can easily check what is the average CPU utilization for last 10 minutes, right? How many data you have write or read on the disk in last 10 minutes. With the help of this graph, you can give the information, right? But what I explained, if this is about the EC2 service only, but if you have to enable the CloudWatch for any service, how we can enable, how we can play with the CloudWatch, how we can create the watch dashboard. So this is our right. So what you need to do. So first you need to write down in the search box, CloudWatch. Be careful. So you can write down CloudWatch. You will get a CloudWatch service. So CloudWatch is a monitor resources and application. What is the CloudWatch service? Just to monitor the resources and the application. Means for example, if you have launched any application on the EC2 instance, you can monitor that application also. If you are using 5 to 6 services, then that services also. This is the use of CloudWatch. Once you click on the CloudWatch, yes, you will get this dashboard. Perfect. So this is the dashboard. This is the dashboard, right? CloudWatch, favorite, then dashboard. So you can click on the CloudWatch dashboard. You can click on the CloudWatch dashboard. Right? So this is our dashboard. See, initially the custom dashboards is 0. So what is meant by dashboard? Now I will tell you. So you need to create one dashboard. So I will create the dashboard and parallelly I will explain you why we are creating the dashboard. So you need to click on the create dashboard and give, suppose my sample dashboard, and you can click on the create dashboard. Perfect. So our dashboard is created, but it will ask you, so you want, you can say information, or you want that analysis in which manner. You want this type of graph, you want line graph, you want stack graph, you want the information in number, you want bar graph, pie graph, then custom get, you want the information in the text, right? So you need to select in which manner you want the information. Suppose I am selecting this explorer, means multiple charts, multiple graph in a single line, right? So next one, as I mentioned, you can add the lots of services in the data, right? So lots of services are available. So I'm just adding the EC2 instances by type. Means I'm going to monitor, I'm going to add the first service, which is called as EC2 instance in this dashboard. You can click on the create button. Creating, it is creating. So if you just see here, what I want to say, we have created a dashboard. Try to understand. We have created a dashboard. In that dashboard, we can add n number of services. As I mentioned, for the first 100 services, for the free account, first 100 services are free. But if you adding more than that, you need to pay $3 per month, right? So we have just added one service. We have just added a one service, right? So which service we have added? We have added EC2 instance service. So our EC2 instance, all the information we will get in this our created dashboard, right? Suppose you are adding another widget, right? Suppose again you want this is for a bar graph, right? Suppose you want a metric information, they will ask you for which service you want the information, for which service you want the information. Now we have not created any bucket and all, but still I'm taking S3. We have not created any bucket by AWS resources. Was S3 get bucket encryption, get bucket status, delete bucket, right? Suppose you want information about the get bucket points, least access point, get bucket encryption, get bucket policy. So related to S3, there is a multiple information, right? Suppose you click on the delete bucket, all right? So your bucket will delete now. It will generate the, you can say it will it will show on the dashboard. At last 10 minutes, how many buckets created, how many buckets deleted, and so on, right? So I'm not going to use that service because we have not created any bucket. So just close it. So you understand what you need to do? First, you need to create a dashboard. Once you created the dashboard, in the first step, I have just added the EC2 instance, right? That's why it's showing the graphs which are related to the EC2. Similarly, if you want to add the multiple widget for the S3, for the VPC, for the IAM, or for all the other services, you can just add it from this section, from this add button. You can click on the add. Suppose you want a line graph, click on the line, click on the matrix, right? And here in the bottom side, you need to add the matrix. So see, there are how many services? The services are 1,148. I guess EC2 is one service, SNS is one service, logs is one service, right? And you can write down in the search box and you can just add it, right? So in this way, you can add the multiple services. So I'm not going to add the multiple services because this is our free account, right? So we have just added this one. Now, next thing, we need to click on the save dashboard. We need to click on the save dashboard. Now our dashboard is saved. Now our dashboard is saved. Now I want to tell you one thing. Suppose you have created this dashboard in the Mumbai region. In which region we have created the dashboard? In the Mumbai region. Right. Control C. Now I'm just going in the another tab. Yeah. We just see here. We are at Mumbai region. Suppose I have just opened the same thing in the new tab, and now I'm changing my region, Mumbai to suppose Virginia. Just see here now what I want to explain, because on the basis of it, you will get a question in the interview. Just see here in the first tab, I am at Mumbai region, but in the second tab, now I'm at Virginia region, right? But this is my account only. So what I want to conclude here, if you can go with any region, if you can go with any region, your created dashboard will accessible or visible. Got it? Means for example, today you are at Mumbai region, you created the EC2 instance at Mumbai region, and you have added that widget into the sample dashboard. We can analyze it. But tomorrow, due to some problem, you go from Mumbai, you change from Mumbai to Yen Virginia region. In that region also, your dashboard is accessible. Your dashboard is accessible. You can use that dashboard in the another region also. That's why your Cloudwatch dashboards are global. You can access in the any region. This is the first step, right? So see, this is the Cloudwatch. For why? What is the use of Cloudwatch? Just you can see what type of information we are getting, right? What are the different kinds of graph and all, right? Suppose you want to store last 1 year data, last 10 minutes data, last 2 minutes data. So you can download this data as a download as a CSV. download as a CSV. And once you download this data, you can store this data into the your Amazon S3. Right? Because maybe tomorrow your manager will ask, I want to see the yesterday's CPU utilization. How he or she can watch? We will just go with the CSV file and he or she can observe, right? Suppose you want to see the logs, right? If you click on the logs, you will get the information. So on the basis of that information, yes, 1 minute. Here, if you click on the view log, it will redirect it to the log state. You should create the log group. Right here, I'm not creating because again, I'm using the free tier account. Create log group will charge some amount, right? If you click on the create log group, just give the name logs for EC2, right? So in that logs for EC2, all the information will store. Just like as you are downloading in the CSV, that all information will store in the logs file. Means in future, you can access that logs anytime. So you will get the detailed information. Got it? So what is the use of CloudWatch? Just I want to say you, suppose your company is using the 6 services, you can add all the 6 services in this dashboard, right? So your manager will get this URL. With the help of URL, your manager will check what is the usage of your EC2 instance, what is the usage of your S3 bucket, what is the usage of your, you can say IAM, VPC and all, right? Accordingly, he will check, alright, there is usage of S3 is too much. What problem is going? Because you people are storing lots of data. What is the problem? So automatically he or she can ask you what problem is happened with the Amazon S3 and all, right? So this is just a watching, right? CloudWatch means it is, it will, you can say by creating the dashboard, you will just watch your services which you added into the dashboard, right? That's it. But now the next point is very, very important. What is the next point? Next point is alarm. What is meant by alarm? Now, in the day-to-day life, suppose you want to wake up at morning 6 p.m. Oh, sorry, 6 a.m. What people are doing? People are just creating a simple alarm. Once alarm will, you can say, once alarm will ring, automatically you are just means completing your process, right? Or you are just becoming, right? So for that purpose, what you people are doing? You people are creating the alarms, right? Simple things. You also need to create the alarm in the CloudWatch. So what is the use of alarm? What is the use of CloudWatch alarm? Now I will tell you. Suppose consider you have created a dashboard for EC2 instance, right? And now at this particular point, the usage of your CPU is less than 0.201. See here, less than 0.201. And suppose you have created the alarm if CPU utilization is going down 0.3, right? If CPU utilization coming, or you can say going lower than 0.3, automatically you can generate the alarm and you can perform some action. You can perform some action. So which type of action? Either you can terminate the instance or you can stop the instance. Again, I am repeating. Suppose in the, you can say Amazon Big Billion sale day time period, you created 100 EC2 instances, right? Your Amazon company manager watching all the, you can say CPU utilization and all the information, correct? But suppose what problem is happen, your 10 instances having utilization is very, very less, right? Utilization is less than 0.3 units. What instruction you can give in the alarm? While creating the alarm, you can give the instruction. If the number of unit is coming less than 0.3, automatically you can stop or terminate the instance because there is no use of that instance. But so how you can create that alarm? Again, I am repeating why you are creating the alarm. You are watching the services, and if some problem is occurred, you want to terminate that instance. You need to delete that bucket or you need to delete that policy. What you people need to do? You people need to create the alarm. Now I will explain you how to create the alarm. So let's consider example. We have already added the EC2 instance information in your dashboard. Now I am going to create an alarm, right? So click on the alarm button. Yes, click on the alarm button and just open the alarm in new tab. Yeah. So I have just opened the alarm in the new tab. What I did, I just right click on the in alarm and I have opened in alarm in the, yeah, new dash, or you can say new tab. So what is the first step? You need to click on the create alarm. So they will ask you select a metric. So which metric you want to select? You want to select a EC2 only, right? So you can write either EC2 or you want a CPU utilization. You can write on CPU, not showing CPU. It is not showing EC2. Yeah, by usage of AWS resources, then this is the EC2, right? So in the EC2 also CPU, right? The CPU, it is not like no problem. Yeah, this is about the EC2. You can open the EC2. Perfect. We can select the matrix. Yeah. So what we did, we have selected the EC2. So double click on it. Why it is not showing the graph? Just 1 minute. I will repeat the process. I will repeat the process. So you are at alarm. You click on the alarm, right? Once you click on the alarm, the dashboard is empty. Still, you have not created any alarm. You can click on the create alarm. Once you click on create the alarm, it will ask you for which metric you want the alarm. So metric is nothing but to which service. So which service we need to add? We need to add the EC2 service. So click on the select metric. Click on the select metric, right? So in the search box, you can write down and you can click on the search button. Yeah, your EC2 is come under the usage. You can click on it. Perfect. You can click on the EC2 and you can select that EC2 metric. So just click on the select metric. Perfect. See, now it is not showing any graph on count. Our EC2 is in use now. I need to check. Okay, we'll just try, no problem. Why it is not showing the graph? I'm not getting one. Just give me 2 minutes. We want this type of graph, right? So we click on the alarm. You can create an alarm. You can select the message AWS resources. No, we will do one thing. Here we can open the same thing in the new tab. We can the ID of our EC2 instance. This is our instances running. Oh, got it. We are at this Virginia region now. That's why we have changed the region now. That's why the problem is occurred. See, we are at again Virginia. Similarly, we are at Mumbai region. So what we need to do? We need to create a C. Yeah, we are at Mumbai region, correct? So you can click on the alarm button. You can click on the in alarm button. Yeah, click on the in alarm. Once you click on the create alarm, it will mention you select the application. So which application you want to select? You want to select CPU. Then you want CPU. Yeah. So then select matrix. Perfect. Yeah. Now you just see the average, right? Means suppose we have started this EC2 instance before, you can say 40 minutes ago, right? For 40 minutes ago. From that time period, the average CPU utilization is 1 unit, near about 1 unit. The average CPU utilization is near about 1 unit, right? You got it. Why initially it was not showing the line or it was not showing the graph? Because it was changed the region, and that region was Virginia, and in that we have not created the instance. We created the instance in the Mumbai region. Perfect. So this is the first step. Once you click on the create, again I'm showing you, you need to click on the alarm button. See, you need to click on the in alarm. You will get this type of window. You please click on the create alarm. You can select the metric, right? So which service you have added? We have added EC2 service, right? Suppose you want CPU utilization. You please write down CPU. You are getting anything related to CPU? Yes, yes, we are getting the CPU utilization, right? So you can click on the EC2 and you can select the metrics. See, this is our CPU utilization. We'll get the metrics. Got it. So now what I want to do, suppose the lowest CPU utilization is 0.000 and still the highest CPU utilization is 0.3. So once you will watch this service, how you can generate the alarm? This is the question, right? So what is the metric name? CPU utilization. This is our instance ID. What is the instance name? EC2. Statistic. You want to take average CPU utilization, sum of CPU utilization, or maximum of CPU utilization. So I will take average. Average means it will take the average of all points. See, so these all are the points. It will take the average of all points. Right. So see, the average of all points is always 0. Less than 0.31. Highest is 0.3. Means if you take the average, it should be less than 0.3. Got it. So period. So you can give a lowest in terms of seconds. Suppose I am taking 10 seconds. It will not allow the free tire. It will allow 1 minute. Is 1 minute only. What is the less time period? The less time period is 1 minute, right? So if you are taking the average time period of 1 minute, right? So you will get this all the points. If you take the average, means your AWS in backend, it will take the average, right? And it will check. It will check the threshold type is static. If it is less than, if the average of this all point is less than, suppose I am taking less than 0.3. 0.3 means simple 3. If the average is less than 3, if the average is less than 3, try to understand what I want to do. If the CPU utilization average is less than 3, I want to terminate or stop that instance. So what I'm doing for that purpose, I am creating the alarm. Got it? So first change, what exactly I did? I have taken the average, right? So I am checking period is 1 minute. Why I have selected 1 minute? Because we have generated or created the EC2 instance 40 or 50 minutes ago. If your EC2 instance created 10 days ago, 3 days ago, right? So you can go with the hour, you can go with the day and all, right? Static as it is, you are checking threshold value is lower than. So click on the lower button. Lower than, what is the unit value? 3. You can click on the next button. Once you click on the next button, you want to generate alarm, right? What you want to do? You want to send the notifications. Create the new topic, click on the create new topic, enter the topic name. You can give topic name is CPU utilization limit. You can give the topic name. So on which mail ID you want to send CPU utilization, topic name can contain only alpha. Yes. So I will not give the space. Yeah. So on which mail ID you want to send the notification? Suppose mail ID. You can write down your mail ID here on which you want notification, and you can create the topic. Right? You can click on the create topic. Its topic is created. It will send the header CPU utilization, and your email ID is also added. Perfect. So you want to take any action? Yes. For the EC2 instance, I want to take the action. Means when the alarm will generate, what you want to do? You want to stop the instance, you want to terminate the instance, you want to reboot the instance. Suppose I want to terminate the instance. If you click on the terminate instance, and if you click on the next, so just for the safety, yeah, just for the safety purpose, means I want to show you the immediate result. So what I will do, instead of 3, I am taking 1 only. Utilization. Okay. Next, we have created the topic also. We have created the topic also. This topic, right? So what notification you want to add? Create a new topic. Again, I'm showing the repeat process. You can click on the create new topic, enter the topic name, CPU utilization What happened? Given any space? No space given. Okay, no problem. Then one, you can click on the create topic. The topic is created. You can generate the alarm, right? You can take the EC2 action. What action you want to take? You want to terminate the EC2 instance, and you can click on the next button. Send a notification to. Click on the next button. Alarm name. The utilization. Wait, you can give any name, any description. So click on the next button. We have given the limit 1. If it is coming less than 1, generate the alarm. Right? It is already less than 1. Okay. Then click on the create alarm button. View alarm. Yes, this alarm is created. If it is coming less than 1, right? You can generate it. Why the alarm is not created? Instinct is 0 only. Yeah, alarm is created. The action is right. So you need to go with your email ID. See, you got the notification. First, you got the notification. Okay, you have chosen to subscribe to the topic, this topic, right? And confirm the subscription. You want to confirm the subscription, right? The subscription is confirmed. Means you want to allow the mail from AWS notification. We have confirmed the subscription. Confirm the right. So again, go to the inbox. We need to wait for 1 minute. Right. So parallelly, we can open our EC2 instance in the new tab. Our EC2 instance is we are opening the EC2 instance. You can open the EC2 instance. Till it is running because we need to wait for that mentioned time period. I don't know. We have mentioned 1 minute or second. Yeah. So what will happen? Now I will show you. Once the AWS will take the average after that time period, if the CPU utilization is less than 1 unit, if the CPU utilization is less than 1 unit, what will happen? It will terminate the EC2 instance automatically. It will terminate the EC2 instance automatically, and you will get a notification here. You will get a notification here. Yes, AWS EC2 instance is terminated due to the CPU utilization time. Right? We are not getting the notification. We'll check that. Get it. Yeah, we have given the time period of 1 minute. So we need to wait for 1 minute. After the 1 minute, we will see what will happen. Yeah, you can click on the create alarm. You can select the metric. You can click on the EC2. In the EC2 only, you want CPU utilization. Right? So this is about FAFD. You can take the metric. Yes, now it reaches 44. Here. CPU utilization, EC2 instance, the average for last 1 minute static is less than 6 minutes. You can click on the next button. Create a new topic. Topic name. Alarm. You can give any name. Here you can write on the mail ID. Okay. Then next one is you want EC2 action in alarm. You need to terminate the instance, and you can click on the next button. Okay. Here topic. Yes, we have created a topic. And click on the next button. You can give any name. I'm just giving the alarm. I'm just giving the high information. And click on the next button. Yeah. Threshold value is 6. Now we are at 4 point. Okay. Click on the create alarm. Our alarm is created. Okay. Now the alarm is created. Yeah, one. See here. Instantly we got the mail. CPU utilization limit is cost. CPU utilization limit. Right? Just see here. Name is security limit. Description we have written hello. Insufficient data alarm means we have mentioned if the less than if it is less than 6, terminate it, right? So we got the notification. Now if you go to the EC2 instance, suppose we got the mail, right? If you go to the EC2 instance, if you refresh it, see it should be terminated, right? But it's terminated. Why it's terminated? Because in the dashboard we have generated the alarm. If it is reaching the limit less than 6 point, automatically terminate the EC2 instance and send the same notification toward the mentioned mail ID. Got it? So this is the process. Again, you please try to do this process at your end. The process is very simple, but to show all the steps, we confuse a little bit. But you don't do the confusion. Once you do the hands-on, you will get the perfect idea.